Nuts have been celebrated around the world for centuries as nature's perfect snack. They pack a concentrated punch of protein, fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all in a handful. Yet not all nuts are created equal. Some deliver impressive health benefits that support your heart, brain, digestion, weight management, and immune system. Others can be high in calories, inflammatory oils, or even hidden contaminants. In today's video, we'll reveal 4 nuts you should eat regularly to boost your health and longevity. We'll explain why almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts each deserve a spot in your diet. Then, we'll expose 4 nuts you'd be better off avoiding: macadamias, peanuts, pine nuts, and chestnuts, so you can sidestep unwanted calories, inflammation, and risk factors. By the end, you'll know exactly which nuts to keep on your grocery list and which to leave behind. Stick around for number 5. The first, avoid, nut might surprise you. Whether you're curbing cholesterol, sharpening your mind, or simply craving a satisfying snack, this guide will help you snack smarter. Ready to unlock the full potential of these tiny powerhouses? Let's begin with the very first nut you should be eating: almonds. Number 1. Almonds. Almonds are one of the most studied nuts for cardiovascular and metabolic health. A typical serving of 20 raw almonds provides around 160 calories, 6 grams of protein, 14 grams of heart-healthy monounsaturated fat, and 3.5 grams of fiber. These nutrients work together to lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and maintain or raise HDL, good cholesterol, crucial factors in reducing the risk of atherosclerosis and heart disease. In a landmark study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association, participants who incorporated almonds into a cholesterol-lowering diet saw a 10% greater drop in LDL levels than those who followed the diet without nuts. Beyond lipids, almonds deliver magnesium, a mineral that helps regulate blood pressure, support muscle and nerve function, and improve insulin sensitivity. For individuals at risk of type 2 diabetes, magnesium-rich almonds can moderate post-meal glucose spikes and enhance long-term glycemic control. Their satisfying mix of protein, fiber, and fat also promotes satiety, helping reduce overall calorie intake. Interestingly, newer research suggests that not all the fat in nuts is absorbed. Up to 20% may pass through undigested, meaning the true calorie impact of almonds is slightly lower than once thought. Take Marian, age 68, who replaced her daily mid-afternoon cookie with a small handful of raw almonds. Within 3 months, she lost 5 pounds without feeling hungry between meals. Her fasting blood glucose dropped by 8 points, and her LDL cholesterol fell by 12%. She now keeps a jar of almonds on her desk and says, "It's the easiest health habit I've ever formed, and the most delicious." Tip: aim for about 20 raw or dry roasted, unsalted almonds per day. Sprinkle chopped almonds over salads, yogurt, or oatmeal for extra crunch, or blend a spoonful of almond butter into smoothies and spread it on whole grain toast. With almonds in your daily routine, you'll fuel your heart, stabilize your blood sugar, and support overall well-being. Number 2. Walnuts. Walnuts stand out as the only common nut high in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. Inflammation plays a central role in both cardiovascular disease and neurodegeneration, and ALA helps counteract that process. In a 2014 clinical trial published in Nutrients, adults over age 60 who consumed at least 1 ounce of walnuts daily for 4 months showed significant improvements in endothelial function, a marker of blood vessel health, and in certain memory and mood assessments. Antioxidants in walnuts, including polyphenols and vitamin E, further neutralize free radicals, protecting neurons from oxidative stress. This combination of anti-inflammatory fats and antioxidants supports cognitive resilience and may lower the risk of age-related memory decline. Dr. Maria Fernandez, a neurologist at the University of California, notes that walnut eaters tend to perform better on verbal memory tests and experience fewer mood swings in later life. Consider Leo, age 72, who adds a quarter cup of chopped walnuts to his morning oatmeal. After 6 months, he aced a cognitive screening exam his doctor uses to monitor memory function. Leo credits his walnut habit for clearer thinking during community chess matches and for reducing the occasional afternoon slump. Tip: incorporate about a quarter cup, 7 to 9 halves, of raw or dry roasted, unsalted walnuts into your diet 3 to 5 times per week. Toss them into salads, stir them into grain bowls, or enjoy them by the handful for an omega-3 and antioxidant boost. Number 3. Pistachios. Pistachios offer a winning combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fats at a lower calorie count than many other nuts, roughly 160 calories per ounce. Their fiber content acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria and promoting digestive health. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that participants who snacked on pistachios for 6 weeks experienced improved gut microbiome diversity compared to those who snacked on a calorie-matched pretzel. Pistachios also support weight management through increased satiety. The act of shelling them slows eating, and the protein-fiber-fat trio keeps hunger at bay. Their monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats help reduce LDL cholesterol, while the antioxidants lutein and zeaxanthin protect eye health. These carotenoids filter blue light and may reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration. Meet Janet, age 75, who swapped her candy bar ritual for a small handful of pistachios each afternoon. She lost 7 pounds over 3 months, her digestion improved, and her annual eye exam showed stable macular health. She says, "Pistachios are my secret weapon, tasty, filling, and good for so many systems." Tip: measure out about 30 pistachios as your go-to snack. Use unsalted, dry roasted or raw pistachios to avoid extra sodium. Mix them into salads, yogurt, or trail mix to enjoy their gut-friendly fiber and heart-healthy fats. Number 4. Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are the most selenium-rich food on the planet. Selenium is a trace mineral essential for thyroid hormone synthesis, antioxidant enzyme function, and immune resilience. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts can meet, or even exceed, the recommended daily selenium intake, boosting glutathione peroxidase activity, an enzyme that protects cells from oxidative damage. In a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, older adults who maintained optimal selenium levels had better mood scores and fewer inflammatory markers than peers with lower selenium. Take Harold, age 80, who eats 2 Brazil nuts every morning. His endocrinologist praises his perfect thyroid labs, and his primary care doctor notes his remarkably strong immune response. Harold hasn't had a cold in over 2 years. He keeps Brazil nuts by his bedside and says, "It's the easiest supplement I've ever taken." Tip: enjoy 1 to 2 Brazil nuts daily. Because selenium can accumulate, avoid exceeding this amount to prevent toxicity. Chop them into yogurt, oatmeal, or blend into nut butter for a powerful micronutrient boost. If these insights are helping you snack smarter, please like this video, leave a comment with your favorite nut, and subscribe for more nutrition strategies. Number 5. Macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are known for their rich, buttery flavor, a taste many folks find downright irresistible. But that indulgent flavor comes at a nutritional cost that most people don't realize. Just a single ounce of macadamias contains over 200 calories, and nearly all of that comes from fat. They're incredibly calorie-dense, which makes it dangerously easy to overeat them without even noticing. You might think a small handful is harmless, but in reality, it could mean a few hundred extra calories that offer little in the way of satiety. Unlike other nuts like almonds or pistachios, macadamias don't pack much protein, only about 2 grams per serving. That means they won't help curb your hunger for very long, nor do they do much to support muscle maintenance or repair, which becomes increasingly important as we age. What's more, many macadamias are roasted in oils that are high in saturated fats and heavily salted. Some even come coated in sugar or honey, turning a potentially healthy snack into a high-calorie, high-sodium treat that can negatively impact heart health and blood pressure. Excess saturated fat, especially when paired with low fiber and sugar, can slowly worsen your cholesterol levels and increase inflammation, both of which are major concerns for older adults trying to protect their heart and brain health. And let's not forget, those flavored or honey-roasted versions can also cause spikes in blood sugar, contributing to energy crashes and potentially affecting insulin sensitivity. Now, I'm not saying you need to swear off macadamia nuts forever. If you enjoy that creamy, indulgent crunch, go ahead and savor a few, just do it mindfully. Think of them not as a daily snack but more like a garnish. Sprinkle a few over a salad for texture, or use them sparingly in a dessert where a little richness goes a long way. Moderation is key, especially with calorie-rich foods that offer minimal protein or fiber in return. Number 6. Peanuts. Peanuts, technically legumes, pose several hidden health risks despite their ubiquity as a nut snack. First and foremost, peanut allergies affect millions and can trigger severe, life-threatening reactions even from trace amounts. Beyond allergy concerns, peanuts are highly prone to aflatoxin contamination, mold toxins that form during improper storage and are linked to liver damage and cancer. Many peanut products are roasted in hydrogenated oils or coated with excessive salt and sugar, turning a nutrient-dense legume into an inflammatory, high-calorie treat. Peanuts also boast a high ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fats, which can promote chronic inflammation when consumed in excess. Commercial peanut butters often add unhealthy trans fats to improve texture and shelf life, further undermining their nutritional value. Given these allergy risks, toxin concerns, and processing pitfalls, peanuts should be approached with caution and limited in favor of safer, less contaminated tree nuts. Number 7. Pine nuts. Pine nuts may elevate a pesto or grain salad, but they carry several drawbacks for regular consumption. First, pine nuts rank among the most expensive nuts, which can strain any budget if eaten frequently. Second, certain batches of pine nuts cause pine mouth syndrome, a bitter, metallic aftertaste that can linger for days and diminish appetite for other foods. Pine nuts are also rich in omega-6 fatty acids without much balancing omega-3, a ratio that can fuel inflammation in a diet already heavy in omega-6 sources. Additionally, pine nuts spoil quickly if not stored in airtight containers at cool temperatures, leading to rancidity and loss of nutrients. Finally, pesticide residues can be a concern, as pine nut harvesting and processing vary widely in quality control. For these reasons, pine nuts are best reserved for special recipes rather than a daily snack, and should be bought sparingly and stored carefully. Number 8. Chestnuts. Chestnuts stand apart from other nuts by being low in fat and protein but high in carbohydrates, a composition that limits their everyday utility. Their higher glycemic index means they can spike blood sugar, making them a poor choice for individuals managing diabetes or seeking steady energy. Unlike almonds, walnuts, or pistachios, chestnuts provide minimal healthy fats and plant protein, so they do little to keep you full or support cardiovascular and muscle health. Chestnuts are often boiled or roasted with added sugars or syrups during holiday preparations, further increasing their carbohydrate load and calorie count. While chestnuts can be an enjoyable seasonal treat, their nutrient profile, heavy on starch and light on essential fats and proteins, makes them ill-suited for regular snacking. For balanced nutrition, it's wiser to reach for nuts that offer lasting satiety and targeted health benefits. When it comes to protecting your health as you age, Even the smallest daily choices, like the nuts you reach for, can have a big impact. By choosing the right ones in the right amounts, you're not just enjoying a crunchy snack, you're actively fueling your heart, brain, digestive system, and immune defenses with every bite. Let's recap the 4 best nuts to include in your routine. Almonds are a true powerhouse, known to help balance cholesterol, steady blood sugar, and provide a rich dose of vitamin E, an antioxidant that supports skin and cognitive health as we grow older. A small handful a day goes a long way. Walnuts are often called brain food, and for good reason. Packed with plant-based omega-3s, they help reduce inflammation and protect against cognitive decline. If you're looking to support memory and heart function, walnuts are an excellent addition. Pistachios stand out for their impressive balance of protein and fiber. They support gut health, promote satiety, and can even help with weight management by keeping you full longer without excess calories. Brazil nuts, though small, are incredibly nutrient-dense. Just 1 or 2 per day can provide your full daily dose of selenium, crucial for thyroid health, antioxidant defense, and immune function. But because they're potent, it's best not to overdo it. On the other hand, there are a few nuts better enjoyed sparingly, not as daily staples. Macadamia nuts may taste luxurious, but they're packed with calories and offer very little protein to keep you full. Their richness can quietly sabotage your weight goals if not eaten in moderation. Peanuts, though popular, come with a higher risk of allergies and may contain aflatoxins, a toxin from mold that can harm the liver. Many commercial peanut products are also loaded with inflammatory oils, sugars, or salt. Pine nuts are flavorful but often expensive and high in omega-6 fatty acids, which may contribute to inflammation when not balanced with omega-3s. Some people even experience pine mouth, a temporary metallic taste after eating them. Chestnuts, while lower in fat than most nuts, offer very little protein or healthy fat. They're high in carbohydrates and have a high glycemic load, which can spike blood sugar, something older adults should monitor carefully. So, what should you do with all this? Simple. Stock your pantry with the nuts that fuel your longevity, and enjoy the others occasionally, mindfully, not habitually. Choosing the right nuts means choosing foods that truly serve your body, not just your taste buds. Now it's your turn. Which of these nuts will you add, or cut back on, starting today? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and hit that subscribe button for more smart, science-backed tips for healthy aging. Thanks for spending this time with me, and here's to smarter snacking and a longer, stronger life.